You guys, it is 2 weeks until November to Remember begins. And November is hands down the highest promotion based month out of the whole year. Does that mean that you can't promote in any other months? No. But what does that mean? It means that the cards are stacked in our favor. Why? Because people are shopping and everybody's got gifts to buy for people in their lives for the holidays. And guess what we offer? We offer a solution to what they're needing. And I am so pumped about this month. And I'm so incredibly overwhelmed at how many of you are showing up to this call right now, because it's a true testament to the momentum our team has been building. I was talking to a Black Status 1 earlier today, and what she said to me was that most teams are falling short. Our team is not. We have been progressively getting better every single month this year. And from March till now, we have been rocking it out. And even already, I hope you guys can feel it in Rocktober, sales are high. You guys are doing a lot of great things with recruiting. We've already added over 15 girls this month. It's really exciting, the momentum that we're rolling into November with. So I thought it would be perfect for us to get together and brainstorm how to implement that, because the worst thing that you could do is wait until November 1st, or what Holly and I did last November, wait until November 28th to decide to run. We didn't know we were going to be orange status last year. Around December the 25th, after Thanksgiving, I was in Ohio for a whole week. I was just living my best life, hanging out with my family. And Holly was at $5,000 in sales at the end of the month. And we said, let's run. And we ran like our hair was on fire, because October is the most magical month of all the year. So if you've been looking for a promotion, if you've been building to a promotion, now's the time to get your ducks in a row and run. I have a couple of things that we can do now before the month even starts, and I want to go through them first because I want you to have clear and concise action items. The first thing I'd like you to do between now and like the end of next week is go through and make a list of every single customer that has ever bought from you. If they've ever bought even a mascara, I want them on the list, because what we're going to do is we're going to ask them, and you guys can decide if this is within your wheelhouse. This is what I'm doing, so I'm just going to share it. I'm going to ask all my customers if they would like to post for me for the month of November, the entire month of November, an affiliate link for a free mascara. So this is not 10 days. This is me saying to my VIPs, my loyal customers, my people that I know already like the product, who want to support me, would you be interested in exchange for a free mascara, posting one post a day for me? And I'm going to tell them what post that is. I'm either going to post it on my main wall, I'm either going to post it on my business page, or I'm going to send it to them directly to post themselves. I'm mostly going to have them just sharing my content, because I want all fingers to point back to me, right? So I'm going to offer some free mascaras to anybody that wants to support my business. I'm just going to ask that you share the entire month of November. All of those people that commit and say yes, I'm going to put them in a chat, so that one, they're creating some energy around it. Like this is my cheer squad. I might even call it that. Marie's Black Cheer Squad or something. I'm still working out the kinks, but it's going to be something along those lines, so that they understand that their purpose is bigger than just trying to get some rewards. Yes, the mascara is going to be great for them, but these are the people that love me, that support me, that buy things just because they know I'm pushing for a promotion. That's who you want to be reaching out to. And I'm hoping to get a lot of those people lined up for November. Another thing that I'm going to do with them is I'm going to create a couple of quick, small little screen grab trainings to show them and educate them how to how to share in a way that allows them to type up the link, to post the link. You know, when you share, it gives you an option to type text. Most people don't know that that's an option. So I'm going to make like 1 or 2 quick screen grab trainings so that they know how to do it. Okay. And then I'm just going to send them on their way. Now you're going to have to keep track. So make sure that you've got some kind of system. I'm probably going to use my big whiteboard here. I have 2 whiteboards, but you could use paper. And all I'm going to do is write everybody's name down and then to keep track. So now I can give them check marks for the whole 30 days. You could even make like a grid spreadsheet from Excel or something if that's better for you, if you like to do it online digitally. I know Holly likes to do a lot of her stuff in notes. So there's lots of different ways to do that. But what you also want to do before the month is go through and plan out what that post is going to be every day. I would keep it simple. Focus on our core products, the foundation, the mascara, the actual unique foundation. You know, you want to be sharing that. You want to have a couple of kits in there every week, at least 1 or 2 days of the week. You want to have a recruiting post. So go and map out what your posts are going to be ahead of time. It's going to make November feel easier because we've done the work ahead of time, right? You already know what the post is going to be. You're not struggling on a Tuesday to figure it out. So this is the kind of stuff that you do ahead of time to make the promotion like really soar. Okay, so that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is a lot of customer-based prizes. One of my favorite things to do is give away, if you are going for pink or blue status, you could do little holiday bundles. You could get the little $1 makeup bags from Missy or Miss A or whatever it's called. You get these $1 makeup bags. You can make stocking stuffers. You can sell these bundles to your customers. You can reach out to all the husbands who are starting their holiday shopping and let them know that you can help them pick out a few things for their spouse so that their shopping is a little bit easier. You could buy stockings instead of the little Miss A bags, and you could do the stockings. Then you can give rewards based on sales. My favorite thing to do is flash incentives because it's kind of like a surprise. So on a Friday, I'll say freebie Friday. Anybody that spends $50 or more on my site today is going to get a free lip gloss. Okay, or something along those lines. So you'll want to keep them really engaged throughout the entire month. You'll want to send several personal messages to your customers. Not just if, let's just say, for example, they don't want to do the affiliate links. That's fine. They still might buy something. They still might show up to your trunk sale. All right, so make sure that you're keeping them apprised of where you're at in the progress. And sending them personal messages is the best thing to do because a lot of times they don't see what's going on in your news feed. They could be working, you know, maybe the algorithm is working against you, whatever it is. Not everybody sees everything you post. The best way to get a yes is to get right into Messenger, or if you're really feeling frisky, call them. If it's that kind of friend, give them a call. I know I have a couple of customers that if I just said, I need $200, I need $200 to get my goal, they would buy $200 worth of product because they just love me so much that that's what they would do. And hopefully you're starting to build that kind of network as well, especially as you're getting up into the green and the orange, for those of you ladies that are pushing for those statuses. When you're thinking about doing prizes for my ladies shooting for green and orange, one of my favorite things to do is do a $100 Amazon gift card. Every 10 people that spend $100 on my site or more, their name goes into a hat and I randomly draw somebody to win a $100 gift card. Now you're thinking, Marie, I don't have $100 to give. Well, that's exactly why we do it this way, because if 10 customers have spent $100, that's $1,000 in PRS. So then you're making $250 in commission off that sale. $250 commission, you give $100 away as a prize, you are still profiting $150 and pushing yourself towards your goal. $1,000 in PRS is a great start. So I just roll that through. Once I get 10, I give away the $100 and I go to my next 10. And once I get to that 10, I go to my I give away a $100 gift card. So think about it. If you could run that 2 or 3 times, you're sitting on $3,000 in personal PRS. All right. That's a good month. That's a month to run for green. That's a month to run for orange. Even if you're looking for blue status at this point, it might not be a bad idea to try it. Okay. So that's one of my favorite prizes to give to my customers. Another thing I like to do for my customers during a big push month is a pot of gold. And Jennifer Hagemeyer has been really successful at doing a pot of gold. I'm not sure, maybe we can spin it towards the holidays. There is a reason, a scientific reason why Walmart already has Christmas decorations up, and Target and all of these stores. It's because they're trying to get through to your brain that it's time to start spending money. We should also be doing the same thing. So what else can you do in your business to start looking forward to the holidays? One of the things that I did in my VIP group is I explained to them how much money they could make if they joined right now. If you joined right now and you sold 5 mascaras a week between now and Christmas, you'd make an extra $400 a month. Do you see what I'm saying? We're already forward looking to Christmas. So maybe just think about some of those ideas. Then you also want to think about prizes for your team. And again, it's going to be something that you want to focus on based on the promotion that you're going for. If you're going for pink or you're going for blue, then we want to make sure that your prizes are on par so that you're not giving away more than you're earning. I don't want anybody to lose money in this business. So if you're going to do, if you're pink or blue, I would recommend maybe doing a 500 by the 15th prize. So anybody on your team that gets $500 in sales by the 15th gets a guaranteed prize, because $500, when your total for the promotion is $4,000, that's a significant contribution to your promotion and therefore should be rewarded. I just give back to the people that are giving to me. That's all I'm doing, right? When I give my prizes away, it's just me giving back to the people that are giving to me. So maybe doing a small prize for everybody that gets 500 by the 15th. Maybe one of those little clip-on ring lights that go on your cell phone, or, you know, one of those little stands that they could use, like the suction cup GPS stands that they can use to stick on a mirror or on windows. These are things that cost $10, okay? You could give a pack of catalogs away as a prize. These are small $10 or less gifts that you can give to your team to show them, one, that you're grateful, and to inspire them to work even harder, because everybody likes getting presents. You could do $10 gift card to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts as a flash prize. Anybody that makes a sale today will be entered in to win this $10 Starbucks, so we can keep the momentum going on the team. Those are small prizes. If you're going for green or you're going for orange, you might be able to think about doing a little bit bigger prizes, because hello, your commission check is going to be bigger. So you can stand to cut a bigger check. So like green, if you're going for green, you could give away, excuse me, I just inhaled my dinner and now it's coming back to remind me that I didn't chew well. You could do like those small little Coach wristlets, little Coach wallets. You could do bigger things like like anybody that has $1,000 in PRS for the month will be entered in to win maybe one of those like bigger ring lights or something along those lines, or maybe like a small clutch from Coach or Michael Kors or some sunglasses. Do you see how we're escalating the prizes? I have not always given away Michael Kors bags, you guys. When I was going for pink and for blue, y'all were getting like baby prizes because it matched where I was in my business. As I've grown, my prizes have grown. So the same thing goes for you. Whatever you're going for, let your prizes reflect that. All right. So those are some ways to incentivize your team. I also gave away cash prizes when I was running for Purple. Do you guys remember that? Who got cash prizes? Leslie got a cash prize. I was giving away a bunch of cash prizes, like small little things, like $25 to anybody that can sell, you know, whatever. Like somebody today will get a mystery prize. And I would even blur out what the prize was. People were loving like just the idea of winning something, not even knowing what it was. Who got the mystery prize? It was the spindle organizer thing. I don't remember. I gave away so many freaking prizes in the month of March because I wanted to reward everyone. I didn't want it to be just about me. I wanted the whole freaking team to feel like they're winning. So I gave away a crap ton of prizes, and you guys can do that too. Just scale it in fashion. Notebooks, pens, highlighters, like those, like these things, like where it's a highlighter on one end and a pen on the other end. These things are really nice gifts for people just starting out, especially if you've got somebody that's on a budget. They don't have a ton of money to spend on business supplies like business cards and catalogs, and so those make really good prizes as well. Okay, so maybe just start thinking about what your budget is for prizes and what would be some good prizes to give out to your customers. That's another thing that you can do now instead of waiting until the middle of the month and you're trying to figure it out. We are moving into this November intentionally, deliberately. I don't care if I fail going down in flames, going for black. I'm going to give it everything I've got, you guys. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to push with every ounce of my being to go for black. All right. So I would love each of you to be on that winning team. We are the winning team. I know it. So speaking of your teams, we need to map them. And I want to give a brief overview of what mapping looks like. Mapping is where you go through every person on your team. Now, some of you have very small teams, and that's okay. You'll want to still connect with each of the people on your team and ask them what their goals are. Tell them that you're running for a promotion. Ask them what if they're interested in helping you work towards that promotion because it's a team effort. Let them know that there'll be prizes. Obviously, they're going to get money out of it because they're going to get commissions. That everybody can use holiday cash around this time. So it's a win-win. So then you go through everybody on your team. Now, my team's a little bit bigger, so it's a little bit more cumbersome. But let's just say, for instance, I start with Amber, right? And I reach out to Amber and I say, okay, Amber, what are your goals? Okay, you want to go for green. All right, well, let's look at your team. And then we're going to map out everybody on her team. What are they capable of selling? Are they going to be recruiting? Are they pushing for a promotion as well, pink or blue or something like that? Okay, so-and-so is going to be pushing for blue. Guess what I'm doing next? I'm going to so-and-so and I'm saying, hey girl, I heard you were searching for blue. Let's brainstorm. Now she's got two people in her corner telling her that she can do it. There is nothing wrong with reaching down past your first line. In fact, I highly encourage it because you never know where your next rock star lies. They could be 3 levels deep and they're just waiting on somebody to believe in them. That's your job as a leader. The whole team is your responsibility, no matter who their sponsor is. Reach down, reach down. I had to reach down to Rachel. Look at her now. She's not my personal. I didn't sign her, but she rolled up to me. And because we've been working together and because I didn't give up on her, she's really rocking out her business. All right. So you never know where that person is going to be. And that's what mapping does. It allows you to reach down into these people. The worst thing that you could do is reach out to these people the last week of the month. You need to get in the driver's seat with them and be running from day one. I'm in the driver's seat with you guys. Well, we both can't be sitting in the driver's seat at the same time, can we? Because that's kind of weird that I'd be sitting on your lap and then I'd be like, turn left here. So that's kind of weird, but we're in the car together. You're not road tripping alone. You're not going on this thing by yourself. You've got people surrounding you, supporting you. So you go down to these team members, you breathe life into them by telling them, one, that you believe in them because you should believe in them, and two, you strategize with them so that they can meet their goals. All right, so that's what mapping is. You got to reverse engineer your promotion. I know getting black is going to take 4 elites. Okay, now I got to back my way into these 4 elites. How do I get there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's it going to be? Okay, I'm going to run with those people as hard as I freaking can. That's it. So you look for the people that are ready to run and you run with them. I would go in. Another thing I would do on the last day of the month, maybe the 31st or maybe like the first week of the month of November, I would go into your back office and I would look at everybody that's got YCash. And I would let them know that they got free money to spend. Girl, you got $20 in YCash sitting in your back office. You might want to get some stocking stuffers because you know they're going to spend more than $20. What is that going to do? It's going to increase your PRS. So make sure that you're going through and looking at who has YCash to use and who doesn't. Then another thing that I would do is you can search your customer list in your back office by products that have been purchased. So whenever we figure out what the kudos is for the month, you'll want to filter your back office by customers. Let's just say it's the Flawless 4 because now we have the Flawless 4. You could even do it right now if you guys wanted to do this action. Search by who's bought foundation. Okay, it'll pull up a complete list of everybody that's bought Liquid Touch foundation. Now you've got a direct hit list of people that use that product, and you can message them, hey girl, hey, did you know that the foundation was on special this month? It might be time to reorder and save yourself some money. Okay, so that's a great way that you're looking out for them because you know that they're going to need to reorder soon. Okay, so use that back office in a strategic way. It's telling you who's bought what. As we move closer to the bundles, the holiday bundles, there's 8 days of deals. For you guys that are new, that haven't been around, starting the day of, I thought it started last year on Thanksgiving, and it runs for 8 days. Every day there's a bundle that people can buy. So this is when the feeding frenzy happens, and we'll have another powwow session before that comes up, but I would recommend getting customers into a chat so that when the bundle is announced the night before, you can go in and tell them what the bundles are and take pre-orders. It's just like every other new product launch where you're going to get queued up, you got to wait in line, and you got to hope you can get some because they sell out so freaking fast. All right, so make sure that you're taking the money ahead of time. Your customers are not going to want to wait in line for these things. They're going to be disappointed if they wait in line and miss them. So you just make sure that you're on the ball, giving good customer service, getting these bundles for them in advance. Okay. I want to talk now about campaigning. Campaigning is huge, and we've already started it. Most of us created our slasher trackers. There's a couple other ways to campaign. One of the ways to campaign is, I did it when I went purple, is with a whiteboard tracker. And this, people freaking loved this. So I had my whiteboard and it said 221 kudos left. every couple of days, I would take a video of me wiping it off and writing the new number. And I would do things like ahead of time, like if it had been 3 or 4 days, I would even post on my Facebook page, hey, who's ready for another whiteboard update? I made the whiteboard update like a big deal. And people were like, yeah, tell me where you're at. They loved seeing me erase it and get closer to my goal. Bring them into the journey. That's why we love reality TV. That's why we love TV in general. It's because it brings you into the story. So this is a great way to bring people into your story. Do a whiteboard tracker or something like that. You can also, we've got the graphics. You'll be updating that pretty regularly. You could do a different kind of tracker, like several different ways that you're saying it, where the lipsticks, fill up the lipstick to help me get to my promotion. Those are good for pink and blue. I don't know if I've seen a lipstick for green, but the lipsticks, all of these kind of things are really great ways to remind your customers that you're pushing for something. Even if it's pink or blue, start buying them in now. This is part of the reason why I've got so many loyal customers. It's because they bought when I was running for pink and they bought when I was running for blue. You are establishing a bigger network for the next promotion. Okay? So campaigning is a huge benefit to updating your customers and keeping them in the know of where you are in your journey. One more pro tip about success, and then I want to give you some warnings. We have 2 weeks until the first of the month. I would be stacking every single thing I could for the first week of the month. As many play dates, as many home parties, all through November. If you look up your local craft fairs, your local churches, they're all going to be having holiday bazaars and things like that. I've already got 2 vendor events booked. I've got 3 play dates booked, and I'm working on trying to book at least 1 home party for the month of November. So that's the work that you do now as well, booking those events so that you can be in touch with people. And that's how you front load the month. Okay, so you want to try to get as much sales as you possibly can the first week of the month. The middle 2 weeks of the month always dip down, and I want to prepare you for that. I want to caution you to that, because around the middle of the month, I don't know why this happens, but it happens every single month, and I've noticed a trend. There is a mid-month slump. And what happens is, if you haven't been around the block long enough, you think that the mid-month slump means it's time to quit, that your business isn't working. But magic happens that last week. That last week, everybody and their brother is balls to the wall. And so you want to not get tricked into that slow little slump into thinking that your promotion isn't going to happen. I've watched people blow up that last week. All right, so that's caution number 1. Don't let the mid-month slump, be mindful of it. When you start to feel those thoughts of doubts creep in around the 15th of the month, remember Marie said, the mid-month slump. Grab your little cup of coffee, regroup, focus on recruiting, focus on building your team during those 2 weeks. The first and the last week of the month are going to be your sales weeks. Okay? Okay. There are a couple of things that you do not want to do during this promotion, and I want to go through them really quickly because I've watched Black statuses get their Black status title taken away from them for doing some of these things. You are not allowed to sell on eBay. If they bust you, they will shut down your account. You are not allowed to funnel using other presenters' links. So let's just say I know Amber is running for green and I want to help her get for green. I can't post her link on my page because that directly impacts me. She is under me. It's called funneling. I know she's going for a promotion, so I'm trying to get my customers to buy from her. I cannot post that on my main wall. The loophole, however, is if I say, I'm running and someone says, how can I help? I could direct message them Amber's link, and I could say, my girl's running for a big promotion. It helps us both if you order from her directly. Okay, so that is allowed, but posting her link on your page is not allowed. One of the ways that I like to campaign, and I did it a lot, is you do a dual live. So you and the person that's getting ready to promote go live together, and they're now, it's the mob mentality. So her followers are seeing two people go live together and talk about how great this business is. Now you're joining forces. That's great. You cannot put her link if you're the one going live. You want the person that's the lowest rank to do the live and post their link. I'm just the guest at this point. I cannot put my link there. I could share it, but I cannot put her, I cannot be the one to host it on my page with her link. Okay, I know these are very specific things, but you don't know what you don't know. And the last thing I want you to do is learn about this after the fact. You cannot sign somebody up in your own house and start funneling orders to them in order to get your qualified presenter. So let's just say, for example, I sign Mike up because I need one more qualified presenter. They will flag that in a hot second and they will take away your promotion. Okay, so you cannot sign people up in your own house and push orders through them. Another thing you cannot do is buy from other presenters. You can buy cash and carry. So if somebody has like a beachfront bronzer that I need that they don't have on the site, I could buy that, but you cannot order from another presenter's site. Okay, that's also frowned upon and against compliance. I think I got all the compliance issues. Okay. That was a very big amount of information, almost like a data dump. April, you have a question? Were you, oh, okay, I didn't know if you were waving your hand for a question. Okay, so that was a lot of information, but ultimately, I'm giving you this information because I want you to feel empowered moving forward, and I want to give you a little bit of time to prepare and to hit the ground running day one. I asked in our chat, if you guys haven't done it yet, I would ask that you take 5 minutes after we get off this call to think about what this promotion is going to feel like to you and write up a paragraph to send to me about how it will feel when you hit your promotion. Whatever promotion that is, blue, pink, green, orange, I want to know what it'll feel like, what it'll mean to you and your family if you hit this promotion. And I want you to send that to me directly in just like a paragraph. It doesn't have to be super long or very poetic. Holly's like, I talked to text, sorry for the typos. Fine, whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want you to write it down, what this means to you, and send it to me tonight. Okay, let's open it up for questions, because I know that was a lot.
I have a question real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can push for other people. It just has to be, like, you can't share links. You just have to basically just say, like, my girl is doing this, and, like, kind of
you're just like her cheerleader. Yeah, you're cheerleading. You can't share. You could share her lives. You could share her lives, but you cannot post her link.
Okay.
So you could share her live and say, "Look at my girl! Like, well, like she's doing so good," or something like that. You can't say buy from her.
Okay.
Because that's customer funneling.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. Tina.
Hey, Marie. So where do you get like the Michael Core products or the Coach? Where do you find those that it's not through the roof?
The outlets. I go to the outlets and I get them at the outlets. but I don't get them until after I've got my bonus check. So the
Okay.
Michael Kors bag that I gave away, I think that the Michael Kors bag required me promoting in order to get it. I think that that was what it was. Like, if this team hits purple, I'm going to give this away, because there was no other way I could have afforded it. It was expensive. And the only way I could afford it is if I promoted, because then I got a bigger bonus.
Right.
So I go to the outlets, and I don't know where you live, if you have any outlets anywhere nearby, but if you travel anywhere, check to see if they have outlets. If you're going anywhere, sometimes I'll go to the Coach outlet and I'll stock up on a couple of like little wristlets and wallets so that I have them on hand. One of the things I did do as well, Holly, Rachel, and Sherry, when I was running for orange and purple, I went to those legs that were trying to go elite under me, the greens, and I gave a prize to their team specific. So Rachel's team, I gave a prize just to Rachel's team. Holly's team, I gave a prize just to Holly's team. So their team now had better odds of winning something, and they saw that me and Holly were pouring into them, and me and Rachel were giving back to them. So that's another thing to consider as well, a team specific prize if you have anybody running for my elites that are running for orange this month. Reach down into those legs specifically and give them their own special incentive. But yeah, Tina, that's where I get them from, is the outlets.
Okay.
Who on this live has a pair of Coach sunglasses from me? Tina does. I think I gave away 6 pairs of Coach sunglasses in March to the teams. So I don't remember. I think the prize was if you had $1,000 in PRS and the team hit green, you got the sunglasses. I think that's what it was. So just something to think about if you've got somebody up and coming, a blue that's ready to run for green, give back to their team. They're working hard. Holly, did you have a question? No? Anybody else?
I don't have a question, but I have a suggestion.
Yes. Does anybody else have any suggestions too? This is a brain trust. I don't know it all.
It was Shay Lee's thing, and I think you might have shared it, but I know, anyway. The one where she posted a picture of herself pointing for like affiliate links, I struggle sometimes. I have the same few girls that want to do them all the time, which is great because they're like, I'll do it again and again and again. But finding new people to do the hostess posts or affiliate links, whatever you want to call them, is challenging for me. So I was like, Shaylee's words were so basic. So I'm like, is this going to work? But I did it. And I just checked my post. I've had 69 comments. And all it says is a picture. It was a picture of her going like this. But I just posted a picture that I had in my phone. And it says, hey, girl, can I steal your Facebook for a few posts? It comes with a free sample and freebies. I've had more people comment on that to do an affiliate than I've ever had on any of my posts where I try to be all wordy and cute and it doesn't work. So that works really good for me.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. The challenge is you're going to have to post on everyone's page every day. So this is where, when I come back to saying, make sure you have your posts lined up, you'll want to that you know what you're going to be posting so that you can copy paste 10 times, 15 times, no matter how many you get.
Right. And some of them it was funny because some of them I will have to do it for them. But a lot of the girls that usually buy from me, they're like, can we just do it? Like, because what I've been doing is just throwing them into a chat. And it's like, for this week, they're in a chat. So a lot of them were like, can you just throw us in that chat again? So you can just post it and we can just do it. And I'm like, okay. So.
Yeah, I think the chat is going to be a great thing to do. Another thing that would be helpful is if you do have these affiliate links, you could give them like bonus prizes for doing things like taking selfies and posting the products that they're wearing. So now, one, they're friends are seeing them wear the products, right? I'm not just a player, I'm the president, because they're using the products that they're sharing and they're showing it to you. 2, you're grooming your next presenter, because what is one of the hardest things new presenters struggle with? Taking pictures and posting it. So if you get somebody that's willing to start taking pictures and posting about it, that's an easy parlay into recruitment. I had a lady buy the foundation. She came over to my house. She picked it up. She's like, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to send it to you. And as I waved as she walked by, I was like, I can't wait to offer her the kit. But I'm going to wait until she actually sends me the picture. You know what I'm saying? Look for the clues. Success leaves clues. If they're willing to take a picture of themselves demoing the makeup, they might be interested in doing that for money. Because that's what we're doing. We're taking selfies for money.
Yeah, and I had 7 or 8 affiliate links last week, and 7 of them, 2 wanted to buy it afterwards, but a few of them qualified for it. And as soon as they got it, the one girl put it on her eyeballs, took a picture. The 2 others took pictures of it, was like, oh my God, look, and they tagged me in it. And it was like, now I got a few of them going, oh, maybe I will join. So it is a really good thing.
I'm telling you what, affiliate links are all the rage. Every person that I talk to is raving about them. So if you haven't tried them yet, it would be a shame for you to just pass up something that's working so well for so many. Stop trying to recreate the wheel. Stop trying to be unique. No pun intended. Really try the systems before you say that they don't work. That was one of my biggest failures at the beginning, is I thought that I was smarter than the leaders that were above me. And I was always trying to do it better and faster than them, instead of just respecting their experience and saying they know they've been there before. And the moment I became coachable and I started trying the things was the moment I started having success. So don't talk yourself out of it because everybody's doing it. Well, not in your friends circle, they're not. Holly, you had something? Were you waving your hand?
So is the affiliate links, okay? And the same thing that you're going to do, I love what your plan is for November, just have them share something every day for a month. You want them to share your post. So you're planning out your posts and you're going to make a post, and then their job is just to share it that day.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking them to do is share with their link, and I'll make them a new link every 10 days.
Okay, that was my next question. So each individual person is going to have their own link every 10 days.
Yes.
So they'll have 3 links for the month.
They'll get 3.
And then I forget what the other one was. Oh, so for Lash affiliates, they're just doing a copy and paste. Isn't that what you do, Rachel? I did a few Lash affiliates the other week, and it was fun. And I got like some new friends. A couple people bought mascara. Nobody's party qualified, but it all worked out. So you're having them copy and paste, correct? Not share a post that you're making. Is that correct?
Well, I think it all works. So you can do a combination. I think I'm going to do a combination because I want some of their posts to be organic.
Yes, like from them, like it looks like they're saying that about the mascara. Exactly. But I also want my name to be on there so they see what is this coming from.
So I'll probably do a 5 and 2 ratio every week.
Okay.
5 shares, 2 posts.
Okay.
Something like that. Hello, everybody. Who gave you a ride home? Drake. Oh, okay. Did you say thank you? Okay. Yeah. So I'll probably do a hybrid.
Yeah, I like that idea.
That it's gonna hit their network on both fronts. So they're gonna post it directly themselves a couple of times, and then they're gonna share my posts the rest of the time.
Okay.
So I have a quick question on the affiliate post. So what happens if they don't qualify? Are you do you put a like kind of precursor on there, like you have to sell this much, or you just give them the mascara and that's it? Like,
well, you don't have
tiny.
to. You don't have to say that they're going to get a free mascara. If you don't want to say a mascara, you could say a lip gloss because that's more along your budgets for what you're doing for the month. Go with a lip gloss or a liner. People will do it for that.
Just a free thing.
Yeah, just a free something. You can buy some masks, the charcoal mask and the exfoliating mask, and what other samples do we have? I think bronzer and blush and stuff. You can buy some of those samples and make little sample bags for them with, like a $10 off their first purchase coupon.
Okay.
And then, so then you're not eating so much up front as far as like cost into the prizes. For November, because they're committing to sharing every day for 30 days, I'm okay with giving up a mascara for that. I've got some Y cash, especially now, guys, we're getting 10%, not 5%. You should be racking up some Y cash. I don't care if I spend every dime I have in Y cash to buy my customers, to spoil my customers. That's what it's for to me. I'm not using it for my own personal use. I'm spoiling my team. I'm spoiling my customers. So if you're doing a pot of gold, like that idea, your pot of gold could be a $75 Y cash shopping spree. If you've got some Y cash, that could be your pot of gold. Let them buy whatever they want with it. That's a great idea. Let me write that one down. Give them a Y cash pot of gold if you've got extra.
Can you transfer it, or they would just need to order through you, and
they would just tell you what they want and you order it for them.
Okay, perfect.
So if you've got if you've got $50 in Y cash, why not make that a prize to your customers? They'll love you for that one, and it costs you nothing.
Marie,
Yes.
I know you can't see me because I lost connection. I have a question. The pot of gold, is that the one you were talking about earlier? That was the Amazon gift card with some. Explain that to me again.
So the Amazon gift card is something a little bit different. The Amazon gift card is for every customer that spends $100 or more on my site.
Okay.
So, and I tell them that if you spend $100 or more on my site, your name's going to go into a hat for a giveaway of a $100 Amazon gift card.
Okay.
So you can see it because in your back office, you can see when somebody makes an order. I've even said that on my lives. I'm giving away a gift card, an Amazon gift card, to anybody that spends $100. You guys, if you order right now, I'll give you 2 entries. And you're on live. So you'll see it pop up, right? You get the little notification window at the top. So-and-so spent some money. And then you're building excitement. You're like, oh my God, Sophia just got 2 entries to win the $100 gift card. You got a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100.
Okay, so explain the pot of gold again.
The pot of gold is just something totally different. The pot of gold is like for everybody that orders. So the Amazon gift card is for people that spend $100 or more. The pot of gold could be given away to somebody that just bought a mascara. Gotcha. It's at the end of the month. All your customers are
placed an order.
Anybody that placed an order is entered in to win the pot of gold. Okay.
And it can be anything that you decide.
Yeah, exactly. Anything that you decide, whatever you think is appropriate. And you space them out, and I do lots of instant prizes. Anybody that shops for me right now, I did you could do your trunk sales. I did a Buds and Bombs trunk sale where anybody that ordered from me during my trunk sale got either a bath bomb or a blending bud. And I went to Marshall's and I stocked up on a bunch of blending buds and bath bombs. And then I just asked them, would you like a bud or a bomb? And that sounds dirty, but it's not.
All right.
So, it's all of these different ways. And I know you guys got some ideas. What are you guys getting? What were you already thinking of? Let's hear from some other leaders. What are you guys doing?
Well, I like using the Shop Miss A little bags and stuff, and doing little grab bags and stuff. I think that's a good way to get interest going. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive. Like I said, it could be a lip gloss or a liner or something, and then they get a cute bag.
I know too that Jen Harris. Marie, why are you muted?
Because I just didn't want to hear my own voice anymore.
That's not true.
I talk too damn much. I'm trying to tell myself to be quiet.
I was so confused. Your lips were moving, but nothing was coming out. I'm like, all right, I know I'm losing my mind, but I'm not that bad. Black Status Jen Harris did, I don't know, she posted it when she did, I don't know, I guess for Hostess posters or whatever she did. And I know because Leslie had said it before when I ordered a kabuki brush from her because one of my customers needed it when they sold out. Those cute little like purple bags, little tiny gift ones. So Jen Harris got them and ordered off Amazon. It came like 10-pack, the little face mask spatulas. She gave everybody who did a Hostess post one of those and a little sample mask. And she said that was like super successful. And I mean, that's like super cheap.
And that's one of the things I'm doing for my vendor events. I'm going to make little bundles, and I'm going to put a mascara, a lip gloss, and a charcoal mask. And I'm going to make little bundles for $40. Stocking stuffer bundles, because that'll fit perfectly down in a stocking if you wrap it in one of those little organza style bags, that's tied up with one of my business cards, obviously, too, in there. And I'm going to make these little $40 holiday stocking stuffer bundles. It's a mascara, a lip gloss, and a charcoal mask. Because nobody wants coal in their stocking. Isn't that funny?
That's funny. I'm
funny. I got ideas.
Here all week.
I'm here all week. Try the chicken. All right. Those are all great ideas. Anybody else want to chime in on your plan, your strategy?
I just wanted to say, like, if anybody needs help, like, I don't know, just being helpful. If anybody needs help, can't afford to do prizes or needs help with prizes or whatever, like, I'm more than glad to help.
And if any of you have team pages and you want somebody to come in and give a little bit of motivation into your team, there's a lot of leaders that would be willing to come in and talk to your team. I know Rachel would go into your team, Holly would go into your team, Sherry would go into your team. And like a lot of the leaders on this team would be happy to train or, give back or pour into your teams. So don't feel afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to lean on this team. We are building a lot of big leaders, and I can't wait to see what this next year holds for us. I honestly,
Rick, Molly
I can even fall asleep sometimes because I'm so excited.
But she keeps saying, "Oh, I need to send you some money for that."
Okay.
All right. Does anybody else have any feedback to give?
Hi, I have a question. This is totally off subject, but I need to rant for just 1 second.
Give it to me, baby.
I placed an order October the 1st and paid expedited shipping, and I have yet to get it. And when I contacted customer support, they said I have to wait until there's no activity for 4 more days before they'll even do anything about it. That shipment is not supposed to be to me until the 21st. That's customer product.
Well, a couple of things. One is at a minimum, they will credit you back your expedited shipping fee. They've done that for me several times. 2, because did it have spray foundation in it?
No.
Okay,
it didn't.
well, shit. That's what I was
See, there went that theory.
Well, my theory was that it had spray foundation, and because it's considered one of those other.
But it would have let me do expedited shipping had it had that product in it.
Yeah, I would definitely make sure that they refund you for your shipping.
What I would $13.
What I would do is I would take that $13, and if it is your customers, I would let them know, 1, this is not in your control. Sometimes things get delayed, but let's just say it's got 2 customer orders in it. You're going to get your $13 back. Say, I'd love to give you $5 off your next mascara to say thank you for your patience.
Okay. Well,
People
the only
pretty understanding of things like that.
the only good thing about this is that I do, on one of the customers, I do have the same thing in stock that she ordered. So I'm going to go ahead and send it to her because I had the stuff sent to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and get her order to her, but from the 1st to the 21st, that's when it's supposed to be shipped to me.
Yeah,
That's excessive.
that is an extreme. That's not the norm. That's the extreme. When I toured our warehouse, I think they said they were getting out something like 75 orders a minute.
Golly.
So it just helped put things in perspective. How many orders have you had that have come on time every time? A lot, right?
A lot.
This is not the normal. This is the exception. I know it.
But it shipped out. They gave me the notice that it had shipped out on October the 4th.
Yeah. It probably got lost, and that's not Unique's fault. That's the carrier's fault.
It's not, but dadgum.
Just like it's not your fault.
I've had that happen before, and that's exactly what they said, that we just worry about double. It sucked because I had to wait forever, but they said we just worry about double shipment. We don't want to send you out something too quickly, and then tomorrow it show up, and then you have 2 packages and you get free products. So it's like it sucked, and I was so mad, but at the same time I'm like, okay, I get it. And the other one never did show up. It just, the tracking stopped and it never ever showed up.
All right.
And I would just be honest with your customers. Like, don't feel like you have to be something that you're not. Just let them know I can't find the package is tracking. Let them know that this doesn't happen very often, but thank them for their patience and their understanding, and maybe do something a little nice for them to say thank you, to go above and beyond with the customer service stuff, like $5 off your next mascara is a nice thing to say for their inconvenience.
Well, and I had already decided that I was going to throw in an extra product because she orders from me almost every month. And
she
I
won't
was
be
like,
mad at you then. She knows.
I know she's not, but it's frustrating, when you don't get the answer that you wanted immediately. And it was just like, well, sorry.
I get it. No, I totally
anyway,
get it.
Rant over.
Shipping has gotten a lot better.
It has since they switched over to the DHL. In the beginning, it really sucked, but it has gotten better.
Yes. So I think that they've worked out some of the kinks. I know that this is unfortunate for you that you're having to go through this, but it's not the normal thing. So anybody else want to chime in?
Oh, I like my name.
Michelle, I like that blanket. Looks so cozy. All right, you guys, we're about to do this.
I should unmute myself to say thank you.
You wanted to mute yourself? Why?
To say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
My mom actually made this for me like 25 years ago.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, you guys, it's been an hour. I won't hold you up anymore because I want you to get into action mode. Don't forget to send me your paragraph about what your goal will mean to you. I want to hold that, and I want to have it, and I want to read it. And I want you to message me if you have any questions, if you want to set up a one-on-one planning session. We are about to make magic. And each of you have already started taking a step into your future by showing up on this call. So thank you for that. I can't wait to celebrate all of these promotions. 1, 2, 3, 7, not 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of you. There was Teresa was on here too. 13 of you. There was 2 more of her. 13 of you have committed to promoting this month, or at least working your business in a new way. That's huge. So Cheryl's on here too. She counts. That's 14. 14 promotions plus me. That's 15 promotions. You get a promotion and you get a promotion. All promoting. I'm so blessed to run this race with you guys. I would not want anyone else in my corner. I love this squad. and I want to see you all shine.
We love you, girl.
Oh,
All right, you guys, let's go make magic.
Okay.
Love
Thank
y'all.
you.
Bye, everybody.